This is a great and established company. My family bought the business in the 1970s, and my sister and I came to work here both about the same time in the early 90s. So we're getting close to 20 years in the business, and it's always been a custom label manufacturing company, printing labels for businesses to go on their products for identification and marketing. We've always been a long-run flexographic printer, and that's still the majority of our work. And we brokered some digital work from time to time from people, other digital printers that had other machines. But having the machine in-house and being able to really learn its capabilities and learn the things that we didn't know we could do, that's been a great way to just broaden our product line and really help a lot more customers.
The size of the press was a good fit for our company and our customers, as well as the price point was excellent. It was something that was affordable for us and would be able to provide a nice addition to customers, and some customers are still using other traditional methods, but that this has been an enhancement for the right product as far as short runs. It seems like what we've found our niche in the Primera press was very hands-on, it was user-friendly, we've had great backup on it as far as information and troubleshooting, and it was just a nice machine to be able to fold into our existing company as well as the experience that our operators have. So it was very hands-on and user-friendly. So it's been an excellent fit for our company.
The FX, the digital die cutter, was really a huge part of that, not having to deal with custom dies. Again, most of the work that we do is long-run repeat work, and you can go a whole lot faster on a conventional press, so you just bite the bullet and purchase a die. But for short runs, custom shapes, that is a fantastic thing to be able to offer the customers. You can have any size you want within these parameters. We have 1,000 cutting dies in the building, but inevitably somebody wants something 1/8 of an inch bigger or 1/4 of an inch smaller, and they've got to compromise. And with the FX cutting system, they're not compromising. And we were basically, which is a testament to the Primera machine, is that we took it out of the box, uncrated it, installed it, and started using it. And I mean, I think we were printing sellable labels within a week, which probably wouldn't happen with a conventional press. Someone with no training. We've got, like I said, very experienced people here, and I elected to use a pre-press person who's kind of a computer and graphic design person to run the press.
It just really allows us to do whatever we want to do, because flexo printing, which is what we do normally, has a lot of limitations. So now I don't have to worry about any limitations like gradients and colors going out of the spectrum. Sure, they're gone in the printing, but I get more variety in the color spectrum in the printing with the CX 1200. Before, with flexo printing, we have, a 2-day turnaround time for a change, because we have to make the physical plate still, and that takes, 5 or 6 hours because the plate has to cure. So now we're, boom, fix it, get it done, it's done. You just put it back on the press and we're ready to go again, which has happened too. I even recommend us having 2 of them if they keep up this order. It's just been busy. I've been working a lot of overtime since it's been here. So yeah, 2 would probably be a good idea.
House Spirit started in 2005 and really got going with Aviation Gin in that same year. Since then, it's grown into a brand of aquavit as well, Krogstad aquavit, and then a branded house line, limited release products like the coffee liqueur, rums, some whiskeys, aged aquavit, and some small things in the past, shochu, other specialty products that we wanted to have fun with, things like that. The design started with going for like a more retro feel, or sort of out of the cellar look, and that was because we started selling it just at the storefront here at the distillery. I would make it to a few bars and things like that, but it was something that we did in small batches and wanted to share with our loyal customers, people who wanted to come and check out the place. You know, the texture, the simplicity, the sort of already weathered approach was important. We had started with letterpressing, and because of the volume we had to move on to the digital printing, and that's where Rose City was able to pick up the aesthetic pretty nicely. The quality and the cost helped a lot. You know, letterpressing quality is really tough to beat just on that one mark alone, but the ability to replicate that at a good cost and also be light on their feet, you know, with things like working the cap strip in and doing some color changes and things like that.
Hydro Rush is a water treatment product that promotes healthy white root growth. Because of the healthy white root growth, you get better nutrient uptake. Better nutrient uptake, more efficient plant processes, bigger, better, faster growth. It exceeded my expectations. The quality of Scott's digital printing is outstanding, way beyond my expectations. You know, as a bootstrap startup company, everything's due 2 weeks ago. Because of Scott and his digital printing capabilities, it was a perfect fit for Hydro Rush. I kind of made him jump through some unreasonable hoops, and he delivered. Well, my business, as the director of marketing, image is everything. If we don't make that first impression and hit a home run with it, then we're out, we're gone. We've lost an opportunity. So, you know, the quality that Rose City Label is able to produce is outstanding.
Kilograms usually. We are a roaster wholesaler. You know, we sell we roast coffee, green coffee, buy green coffee and roast coffee, and then sell it to grocery stores, coffee shops, universities, hotels. Because sometimes when you buy something from some vendors and they have lead times and they, you know, sometimes they cannot do or they cannot rush it, and Rose City Label is really great at that, to rushing things for you and, you know, getting things done on time. For us to have something stuck, money stuck in the inventory for a very long time is not really business savvy for us. So it's really nice when we can order like 500 labels instead of 5,000 labels, which we can do with Scott and Rose City Labels.
Lompoc is a brewery in Portland. It makes, I don't know, I think we were 9th last year in the Pacific Northwest as far as brew pubs go. So we're getting there. We're getting higher and higher up the rung on the ladder. So we do a lot of beer, about 3,500 barrels this year, and makes us a moderate player in the Northwest scene. We've been running for about 1 year. Yeah, it's a signature for us. I mean, we need to have that yellow logo on there first and foremost. But, you know, then we spent, some of these beers we've spent up to 4 years making. They've been in barrels, they've been moved from stainless to barrels, back to barrels. They've been re-infused, they've been inoculated with wild yeast. There's a lot of work that goes in, and just to slap something on would not work for us at all. It's got to have the Lompoc logo, it's got to look good, it's got to look tight, and it's got to be fun too. It's got to be something we enjoy, and I mean, that's the whole deal with beer. It's fun, it's enjoyable, you know, it's a passion of life for sure. 45 cases is just over 500 bottles, so not much at all. So, you know, we get 1,000 rolling and be good, and that's great that we can turn that around. We don't have to order 10,000 or anything like that, and the quality is just as good, and the price does as well.
I can tell you that the machine has been busy. There's no shortage of demand. Like I said, I think we're pricing the products competitively, but we're making money. So if we haven't paid for the machine yet, we're real close.